What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Real Highlights podcast. I'm with Henry and Masai, but we're gonna be going over our awards. So who's gonna win MVP, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Sixth Man, Most Improved, Coach of the Year, and then we're gonna go through all of our standings, so 1 through 8 in both conferences, and who will win the championship. But first off, I think we should go over this trade: John Wall for Russell Westbrook, and the Rockets get a first-round pick out of that. What do you guys think about that? I'm just gonna go shut my door real quick.
I think it's a good trade for the Wizards because John Wall hasn't played in 2 years. You don't know if he's gonna be good or bad, and you get a very good player in Russell Westbrook. He might be out of his MVP days, but he's still an amazing player. And John Wall is still questionable, although the Rockets do get a first-round pick.
Yeah. So, basically, John Wall has made $80 million. Hasn't played a single game. He had bone spurs in his knees and his heels that he got removed. If you have not seen film of him playing pickup, he's still super athletic and he has a shot now. And Kevin Durant said he looks really good. Okay, that's whatever. And yeah, now Russell Westbrook is on the Wizards. I don't know how that will go. I don't know. I think Houston won this trade overall. Maybe. Depends how John Wall plays, but if they can keep Hard, I don't know. It's weird. Another thing. So John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins have been best friends since high school. They went to Kentucky and won a national championship together, and now they're playing with each other in the NBA.
That is good chemistry.
Masai, what do you think about this whole trade? Yo?
I think you're muted or something.
Masai. Okay, anyway, so yeah, pretty good overall. I think both teams won this. I don't think there's a specific winner. I guess you could say Houston won it because they got a pick out of it, but it was pretty even. They just swapped point guards, 2 all-star point guards who are out of their primes. Yeah. Henry, if you want to start off with just go over your awards and yeah.
I think it will be Luka Doncic. He's an insane player, and I think this is going to be the year he finally wins it. Rookie of the Year is going to go to LaMelo Ball. He's on a horrible team. He's probably the best or second best player on the team. He's probably going to get the ball so much that he's going to score a lot. Defensive Player of the Year to Bam Adebayo. He's a very good defensive center, and I think he's just going to get a lot of blocks and good shot contest in the paint. And he's going to be very good. Most Improved Player to Malik Beasley. This is a very biased opinion, and maybe it's not going to happen. But at the end of the season, when we traded for him, he did average 20 points per game.
Yep, 20 points on 47% shooting.
And that's very good. Sixth man is Luke Kennard, or it might be Lou Williams. Depends who the Clippers start. I think they're gonna start Lou Williams though. And then Coach of the Year to Rick Carlisle of the Mavericks because they're gonna do good.
Just so you know, Lou Williams has never started I don't know if he has started a game, but he says he'll never start a game again. So
then it's probably gonna be.
Yep. Masai, are you there? Yo.
Yeah.
All right, go over who you think your awards, everything you think is gonna happen.
My MVP is Luka Doncic. My I got Luka Doncic winning. Wait, what was yours, Henry?
It was Luka.
So yeah, I got Luka winning because I just feel like he's the only superstar right now that doesn't have super other good second star. I feel like Kristaps is nice, but he's just
he's really
he's
good.
not good enough to take most of the points away from Luka.
Yeah, and he's injured, so he's not even gonna start off the season with them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I just feel
So-
like he's not gonna take points away from Luka. So Luka's probably gonna average around 27, 28.
Luka averaged
with a
29
lot
last
of
year.
assists.
Luka's gonna average like 30s this year if he
With
breaks
a lot
30.
of assists. But my honorable mentions for MVP is probably Trae Young, a couple other people.
Really?
Trae Young might
Okay.
not even make the playoffs. Come on now.
You do need to make the playoffs to get MVP, don't
You need to be a top 2 seed usually. Westbrook and Larry Bird are like the only guys that were not a top 2 seed and got it.
Who got it? Oh yeah, to be honest. James Wiseman is my rookie of the year.
Well,
Changed it. It was LaMelo, but I thought about it, and I feel like LaMelo's gonna pass a lot. I feel like we're not gonna take assists and just average 25 with a lot of assists. So I feel like James Wiseman. I was thinking, and like Steph Curry, the pick and roll game or the pick and pop pick and roll game with Steph Curry and James Wiseman is probably gonna be amazing.
Yep.
So the lobs and stuff is probably going to be great. And then I think Draymond Green is a passer too. So I think his picking. So yeah, I think James Wiseman going to win Rookie of the Year. I think AD is going to win Defensive Player of the Year because you're going to have Montrezl Harrell on one side of you and AD on the other side. It's just a difficult front court.
Yep.
It's a difficult front court to score on. And then you got DeMarcus Cousins winning Most Improved Player of the Year. This is a stretch, but I'm taking it because why not? He missed like the last 2 years. Ooh, I might want to change it.
No, keep it.
I think I want it to be John Wall.
No.
But because I think John Wall could definitely. But
Yeah.
what was he? Or no, they don't have a comeback player, do they?
No. They should.
So yeah, maybe that doesn't.
probably
would
gonna
most
counter.
And
They would
you're-
win more like a comeback player of the year than
Yeah.
a most improved player.
And your 6 man?
And then my sixth man of the year is Malik Beasley because I feel like he's not gonna start, even though he probably is gonna start because he just got paid like $60 million.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like he doesn't fit the starting lineup unless Edwards comes off the. But even if Edwards comes off the bench, if Ricky Rubio starts with D'Lo,
Yeah.
he still doesn't fit.
And Malik Beasley's not defense, and Okogie is.
That's what I'm saying. He's not tall. He's 6'4", so he's a short.
I mean,
guard.
Okogie's 6'4", but he can lock up Harden. That's the difference.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
can.
And you got
He's
your
like-
and you're gonna
Kyrie.
get your
He's
scoring out
6'4"
of
with
D'Lo
not-
and
with-
Towns.
with not a lot of defense.
And
So,
Jake
I don't see
Layman's
him in the starting line.
yeah, and Jake Layman's that 3-point shooter. So you
Yeah.
have D'Lo and
Mhm.
Towns as your main, and then Jake Layman as the corner shooter. And Josh Okogie's jumper is actually looking good. You've seen that video, Messiah, haven't you?
Yeah, and then we got Rondé Hollis-Jefferson before.
Oh yeah, we did sign him.
Oh yeah,
That
I
was
forgot
good.
about. Dude, he's nice. I like
Oh.
that signing.
He is nice.
But I just don't see Malik Beasley starting. I mean, I could see it, but I don't know how. It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. Unless Edwards is at the 3. That's the only way I could see that happen. But, so yeah, I got him as my 6th man because I couldn't really think of nobody that I know for sure is coming off the bench.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to save our standings. We're going to go over our standings again after. And I just want you guys to know that these were all made. We have not told each other anything, so this is all a surprise to all of us. So,
Yeah.
for my
Live
MVP,
reactions.
I have Luka Doncic.
Yep.
Surprise, surprise, we all have the same guy. For my rookie of the year, I have James Wiseman. So my reason is different. I think LaMelo and Wiseman are going to put up big numbers because you can argue James Wiseman is the second best player on that team, third best player. So him and LaMelo might put up similar numbers. The difference is James Wiseman's going to be on a better team. So I think he'll end up getting the tiebreaker because he's on the better team. My defensive player of the year is AD. AD's never won it, so I think it just makes sense to finally give it to him, especially since Giannis got it last year. There's not really another guy. I guess Henry, you said Bam. I think that could totally possible too. My 6th man of the year, I have Montrezl Harrell. He's not going to start with them, and he's going to come off the bench for the best team in the league.
Who starts?
Marcus Gasol starting, right?
Yeah,
Who
Marcus
starts?
Gasol at the center,
Oh.
AD at power forward, LeBron,
Oh yeah.
Dennis
Okay, that
Schroeder, and I don't even know who else is there, but yeah,
Kyle Kuzma. They got Kyle
Yeah.
Kuzma.
I think you go Kuzma at the 3. My most improved player is Lonzo Ball. He's never had a breakout season, but he's shown lots of flashes of it. And every time he shows a flash of it, he gets injured. So I think he has a real shot of getting it. As long as if he averages like 15, 17 points and 10 assists, I mean, I totally think he has a really good chance of getting it.
Wait, who won it last year? Was it not Devontae Graham?
It was no, he should have got it, but he didn't get it.
Brandon Ingram or Bam Adebayo?
Brandon
It was Brandon Ingram.
I don't think it should have been him.
I think it probably should have been Devontae Graham.
It definitely should have been Devontae Graham. That man was averaging like 3 points.
In 17.
He was averaging like
I guess he was a no-name before.
Yeah, and Luka was there too for
literally
some reason.
trash.
Yeah, I don't know why Luka should. I mean, yeah, I think Brandon Ingram did deserve it though, because Brandon Ingram was still like went from being an okay player to being a bucket. So
yeah, all-star.
So Henry, I want you. So how should we do this? Should we go through all of our West standings first, or should we just do West? Let's do West first. So Henry, go through your West.
Okay. So 1, I have Lakers. 2, I have Mavericks. 3, I have Clippers. 4, I have Nuggets. 5, I have Pelicans. 6, I have Rockets. 7, I have Jazz. 8, I have Suns.
Wait, so who's your top 5?
Lakers, Mavericks, Clippers, Nuggets, Pelicans.
Can you type them in the chat so we can compare?
Lakers, Mavericks, Clippers, Nuggets.
Just all 8. So
you have Mavericks. Wait. So you have the Mavericks being better than Houston,
Yep.
Denver, Clippers, and Portland.
Messiah, you're gonna be shocked by what I think. Just so you know. Messiah, go through your 8, and if you can, type them in the chat.
Wait, we didn't want to talk about his.
Oh, we will after. We're gonna compare them all after.
All right, mine. I got the LA Lakers. I got Houston Rockets. I got Denver Nuggets, the Clippers, the Trailblazers, the Mavericks, and the Jazz. And then I have Minnesota knocking it. I mean, getting the win to get in game.
Can you type that all in the chat? Your standings in the chat, just so we can compare after. So for me, I have Lakers 1, Nuggets 2, Clippers 3, Mavericks 4, Warriors 5, Jazz 6, Timberwolves 7, Suns 8. I have no Houston in the playoffs.
No Houston?
I think James Harden will be on the Brooklyn Nets by the end of the season. Or the Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh, I didn't think about that. He really still might get traded. He turned down like 80 million, 100 million.
No, 50 million.
A year though.
Yeah, 50 million a year. Okay.
Right.
So Messiah, did you type yours?
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
I will. Both.
Yeah, I'll put mine in the chat too. I'll put mine just for the West in the chat. So who did so we both had the 1 seed. Messiah, you had the Houston at 2. So I think that's. I mean, I don't know.
Wait, so who'd you have at 2, Henry?
Mavericks.
And I had the Nuggets. I had the Nuggets because they're a regular season team. Let's be real. They're always. I mean, they're a playoff team last year. I guess they made the conference finals, but they always win regular season games. Yeah, they didn't improve. That's the thing. So I have the Clippers 3 seed because I think they're still going to be the Clippers, but I don't think they're going to try in the regular season as much. So yeah, I have Mavs 4. Because I think the Mavs are going to be great, but they're not going to have KP for the whole year. So I think they're going to lose a couple of games because of that. I have Warriors 5. I would have the Warriors higher, but Klay Thompson isn't playing. I have the Jazz 6 because I don't think they're going to be great, but I do think they're going to be a playoffs. Timberwolves 7, Suns 8. Timberwolves because I don't think we're good enough to be higher than that. I think we can be higher than that, but it just all depends on how no injuries pretty much, and if D'Lo
said
Cat can
is
win.
Gonna be amazing.
I know. I saw that clip. And I got Suns 8, and I only have the Suns 8. I didn't originally have them there, but they added Chris Paul, and I think he's a huge addition. And he showed with that Oklahoma team that he can carry a team to the playoffs and really help Shea. So I think he'll do the same with Devin Booker. So if you want to go through just why you have the teams were there. Or Henry, either one of you.
Yeah, Henry
Um,
can go.
okay. So I think I have the Lakers at 1 because they're just they were the best team in the league last year. They got better, so I think they're gonna be 1. I think Mavericks because Luka is insane. When Porzingis comes back, I think he'll be as good. And then they got Josh Richardson, a good defender. Um, and I think they just have other assets that can get the team to the second spot. I have Clippers at 3 because they have Kawhi and Paul George and Ibaka, Lou Williams, Lou Kennard. That's just really good. I have Nuggets at 4 because they're basically the same team. Then I have the Pelicans at 5 because Zion is going to do. I think he's going to do very good. They still have Brandon Ingram, the All Star. They have Lonzo Ball, who could potentially get better. They have their draft pick, which I am forgetting right now.
Yep.
And then the Rockets at 6, since they have John Wall
Pelicans
now.
got Kyra Lewis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
the point
I
guard.
think
I like him.
Yeah,
They say he's
I think he is pretty good. But then I have the Rockets at 6 because they got John Wall, and if he's as good as KD said he is, then he's gonna be really good, like an all-star. And then they still have
he was playing against Michael Beasley.
James Harden. Oh, he was.
Yeah, I know, but I think the main thing is for me is I saw him being athletic and having a decent jumper.
Yeah,
I don't care who he was
his
going
jumper.
against, but just the fact that he can still jump and that his form looks pretty good compared to what
Michael
it used
Beasley
to be.
looks nice. Somebody needs to.
Yeah, Michael Beasley is really good offensively, but he's inefficient and can't play defense, so that's why he's not in the league anymore.
Then they also got DeMarcus Cousins. And then I have Jazz at 7 because Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert. I think they settled their beef since Donovan Mitchell got that huge extension. And then they still have like Jordan Clarkson. And then Suns at 8 because Chris Paul can carry a team, and they still have DeAndre Ayton and Devin Booker. And I think they're going to be 8. I think they're going to beat the Timberwolves in the playing game.
Mm-hmm. Masai, if you just want to go over yours, just give why do you think they're going to be there?
Well, the Lakers are gonna be there because the GOAT, and then Houston is gonna be there because Houston's the second seed because
They're second seed with James Harden.
John Wall is already cool with DeMarcus Cousins, right? So
Yep.
he's not gonna get there and just not get along with him. So James Harden, I'm kind of banking on James Harden now. I don't think he's leaving. I think he should because you can't turn down $50 million and stay. But
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna leave. I don't think they have nobody that really can take him right now. So I feel like he's gonna stay. And his team's pretty decent. So really no reason for him to leave. Got Christian Wood. But yeah, with Christian Wood, DeMarcus Cousins, John Wall, and James Harden, I feel like the team could be pretty decent.
Yep.
Denver. I have Denver over the Clippers. And I have Denver because I don't know. I just think they're consistent.
They're Denver.
And they
Yeah,
got
they're
RJ
always
Hampton.
consistent. They have Jamal Murray. They have Nikola Jokic. They have Michael Porter Jr. Yeah.
They have RJ Hampton this year too. They just got him
Yeah.
after they lost Jeremy Grant. That's pretty much all they lost. I mean, it's a big loss, kind of, but it's not really that big
Yeah.
of a loss. And I got Portland. I know I got the Clippers at 4. So the Clippers are tricky because
Dang, I forgot about Portland.
Paul George. They got Paul George. Oh no, Portland might be. They might be third seed. But I'm gonna get to them.
They're
Clippers,
crazy.
right?
Yeah, there's so many teams in the West.
Kawhi, Paul George. I don't really like that team. I don't like who they got. I don't like who they.
Portland's always
replaced
getting
people with.
injured, I feel like, too.
Serge Ibaka is okay, but he's not crazy. He's decent, yes, but he's not crazy good. So I don't think that's really too much of an upgrade for Montrezl Harrell at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't think they got anybody to replace. Who else did they lose? I feel like they lost one player. I don't know, but they didn't get Rondo.
Yep.
Rondo ended up going to who did he go to?
Atlanta.
The Hawks. Yeah. So Clippers are 4. I think I might switch that later on in life, but Portland is at 5 because they upgraded a lot. They got way better. Robert Covington with Dame Lillard, CJ McCollum. Defense should be pretty decent now than
Yep.
it ever was. Their power forward is probably
Rocco.
who's their small forward?
Some unknown guy probably.
Rodney Hood.
Oh yeah, Rodney
Yeah,
Hood.
him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And their center's Nurkic.
So yeah,
Yeah.
and then the defenders Nurkic. So I think that team should be pretty good, at least in the regular. I don't know
Yeah.
about-
Dang,
At
there's
least
so
the
many
regular.
teams.
And
West
then you
Shirt
got Dallas.
stacked.
Dallas, I don't like that they lost Seth Curry. I don't like that they let that happen.
Now, to be fair to them,
But-
they added Josh Richardson, who's a good defender, and they already have
Right,
so
but
many good
he's the
shooters and
worst
so much.
shooter.
Yeah, they have so much offense where it's fine if they lose one shooter. They have Tim
Is
Hardaway.
it though? When you was watching them play, don't you think the shooting is what kept them in the game? Like the Tim Hardaways and stuff kept them in the game.
I know, but they still got Tim Hardaway. And to be
I
fair
know,
to Josh
Steph
Richardson,
Curry was a part of that.
Josh Richardson's still like an okay shooter. He's not Steph Curry, but he's still pretty good.
Yeah, he's a decent.
Yeah, and he just offers way more defense.
But so yeah, I got Dallas at 6. I got Utah at 7. I got Utah at 7 because Donovan Mitchell's not gonna let himself not make the playoffs. I was
Mhm.
thinking about not letting them in the playoffs. I don't really like how they improved their team this year, or tried to improve their team this year. It wasn't really a good effort. I got Minnesota knocking out the 8th seed. I mean, getting into the 8th seed. I don't really know how they're gonna do it, but I feel like they're gonna do it
We're gonna do it.
because their team is good. It's a really good team. We just don't know yet. Like we just don't know how they're gonna play because we haven't.
Yeah,
We only had one game of Cat and D'Lo.
yeah,
It was a really good game though.
yeah.
Really good game.
What
Only
the
had
NBA
one game
should
of
do
Cat and D'Lo.
is the top 16 teams should just make the playoffs.
Yeah,
It's so
we always think
annoying.
That, but
It's so
They're never
annoying.
gonna
Yeah,
do it.
not
Yeah, they'll never-
they're never gonna
conferences.
do it.
Alright,
They're never gonna.
so I'll start off with my East. So I have Bucks 1, Philly 2, Brooklyn 3, Celtics 4, Heat 5, Raptors 6, Pacers
Wait.
7,
Who's your one?
Bucks.
The Bucks.
Pacers 7, Wizards 8. So I have the Bucks 1 because they've been the best regular season team in the whole NBA, like 2 years in a row, 3 years in a row. They have Giannis. They added Drew. Like they got better, and it's the same team.
got them
76ers. I have the 76ers 2. Because they have Ben Simmons still. They still have Embiid. They added Steph Curry. They added Danny Green. They still have Tobias Harris. They got a better coach in Doc Rivers and a better GM in Daryl Morey. I have Nets 3 because I think the Nets will, they're not going to be the 1 seed. They won't be 2, but I think they'll slide into that 3 slot pretty easily. They have KD. They have Kyrie Irving. As long as they don't get injured, they'll be fine. I have Celtics 4 because they seem to go on really hot streaks and cold streaks, and they've ended in that 4th spot the past few seasons, and they lost Gordon Hayward, who's not like a huge loss on paper, but he kind of is in games because of his defense and his passing. I have Heat 5. I still don't think they're going to be the greatest regular season team ever. They're going to be good, but, they're the Heat, I have Pacers 7 because who knows what they're going to be. They could have a lot of trade drama going on. Yeah. And I have the Wizards 8 because they still have Bradley Beal and they added Westbrook. So I think, that's good enough for an 8 seed. I think they'll beat out the Magic. And I have the Lakers winning the championship. Henry, Masai, one of you guys want to go through yours?
Yeah, I go.
Okay.
I got Philly. Yeah, I got Philly. Because Philly probably is the most improved team this year.
Yep.
In my opinion. I feel like they got way better. They didn't get rid of the Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons duo like I thought they were going to, or I thought they should have, but they didn't need to if they were gonna get all the players they ended up getting.
Yeah.
They got a lot of shooting, which they needed with Ben Simmons, who can't shoot. They got Doc Rivers, is a big sign because I don't think they like their last coach at all.
Brett Brown was horrible, dude. He's such a
And
just
then
not great.
They signed the GM, I think.
Daryl Morey, the old Rockets guy.
President of operations. Yeah, I heard he's like one of the best.
Yeah, he's one of the best in the NBA. Yeah.
And he proved it by getting rid of a lot of bad contracts that they had.
Yep.
And replacing them with shooters and veterans.
Yeah, they got the fact that they got rid of Al Horford. The fact that they got rid of Al Horford's contract is crazy to me.
Yeah.
And then they had a pretty good draft with Tyrese Maxey.
Oh yeah, Tyrese Maxey was a steal at pick 23.
I think he was a nice pick. He's a nice shooter.
Yep.
Nice potential. Just a little shorter. That's pretty much it. Then we got the Knicks getting number 2.
You mean the Nets?
I mean, yeah, the Nets. Yeah. But yeah, the Nets. We got the Nets getting number 2. I wish the Knicks would turn good. I want to see them go. I'm sick of them being trash. But the Knicks, I got the Nets being number 2 because I like their supporting cast. It's not big. I don't think KD and Kyrie could do it. If it was just them and a bunch of bums, I don't feel like they could do it.
They got Harris, they got Jared Allen, they got Joe Harris, they got all these guys.
Yeah, so they got a good supporting cast. I feel like they're too injury prone to get it done by themselves. If their supporting cast was bad, I wouldn't have put them up so high. I got Milwaukee falling to 3 because I don't know, man. I don't even know why I have them not being as good as the other 2 teams. I just feel like the other 2 teams got way better. The other 2 teams are probably gonna figure out how to play Milwaukee and stuff like that. So I feel like Giannis is just not gonna be as dominant every single year. I don't feel like he's gonna be able to be that consistent every year. He could be, but I just don't. I just feel like he's just gonna drop this year. ATL, aka Atlanta Hawks. At 4. I feel like they jumped into the playoffs this year because Trae Young, right? And then you got.
Bro, you're putting them above the Heat and the Celtics?
They got Rondo coming off the bench for Trae Young.
But they got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Kemba Walker.
I know, right? Crazy. Trae Young, right? 2K got him averaging 40.
Dude, in my league, it's like 50-point triple-double, bro.
He's always averaging 40-plus points.
If he can pull up averaging 40 a game, but he also has Okongwu. Look, I like Okongwu a lot.
That was such a great pick. Yeah, that was such a great pick.
I like Okongwu a lot. And they already got Clint Capella. Wait, is it Clint Capella?
Yeah, they got
Who do
Clint.
They have at the center spot?
Yeah, they got Clint.
Okay, so yeah, they got Clint Capella, Okongwu.
They got John Collins. They got Kevin Huerter.
Cam Reddish.
They got Danilo Gallinari. Yep.
Oh yeah, Gallinari.
Oh, they got Gallinari. Oh yeah, they're better than Boston. So yeah, we got.
Dude, you're Boston so crazy, nah, bro.
Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus
Smart, Kemba Walker,
who's their center?
Daniel Theis.
Who's the center?
Daniel Theis. I just said it.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even know who's on the Celtics. They're not better than Clint Who's even on the Celtics?
That's not better than Clint Capella and Okongwu. I'm telling you, they're not gonna last in the front court.
But who's better, Jason?
Much better.
Who's better, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Kemba
Young
Walker?
And Cam Reddish?
Bro, just shut up. Don't even talk to me. Don't even talk to me.
Rajon Rondo, what?
Dude, they got Taco Fall at center. Come on now. They got Robert Williams. They got Romeo Langford. They got Grant Williams. They got Carson Edwards. They got Tristan Thompson at center.
Taco Fall will never start.
They got Tristan Thompson at center. He's not that bad.
Not better. That you need to win. You win with big men, and they don't have big men.
The Warriors won without one.
That's why they fall.
The Warriors won I don't know.
They did have to go Andrew Bogut in their first round.
Yeah, Andrew Bogut is kind of a goat.
No, Zaza Pachulia was cheating their way in.
Yeah, but still, come on now.
He was
who else you got? Who else you got?
I got Miami, Washington, and Toronto.
So you don't have the Celtics making the playoffs? Oh, you do 5
No,
seed.
I just had Boston.
5 seed.
after,
5
yeah,
seed. 5 seed. Okay.
And then I got Miami, Washington, Toronto.
Okay.
Orlando does not make it.
Okay, Henry.
Even though Aaron Gordon said he was.
Henry, you're up.
I got the Bucks at the 1 seed because they.
Oh, who do you have
got
winning the
Jrue
championship?
Holiday.
Who do you have winning the championship? Masai.
The
Me?
Bucks.
Masai. Yeah.
I have not Philly. I have LA winning it.
Henry,
I
go.
think Philly might go 7 games if they go.
Yep.
I got the Bucks, the 1st seed, because they got better. They still have Giannis and Middleton, and they got Jrue Holiday, who's a former All-Star, very good at defense, good guard.
Who got Jrue Holiday? Oh yeah, they did get you.
I got the Celtics at 2 because they're also basically the same team. You got a taller big man who might get more boards for them. They get more possessions. They win more games.
They did lose Gordon and Hayward and are starting out without Kemba Walker.
Oh yeah, Kemba is injured.
I told you Atlanta 4. Let's go.
Bro. Don't even talk to me.
76ers 3 because they just got a better team overall. Got rid of Al Horford, who really wasn't doing much.
Tobias Harris too.
Yeah. I think they should get rid of Tobias Harris. They do have the GOAT Matisse Thybulle too, so he could carry him there. But they still have Ben Simmons and Embiid if they don't trade him. And then I have the Nets at 4, since they have Kyrie, KD. I don't really know how that's still going to work out, but I think they're going to still do very good. Then I have the Heat at 5 with Butler, Hero, Dragic, Adebayo. Yeah, that's just a good team overall. Then I have the Hawks at 6 because they got way better. They got Clint Capella, Gallinari. They still have Trae Young, John Collins. They got Okongwu. Still have Herter. Then Raptors at 7 because they didn't really improve much. If anything, I think they got worse in the offseason.
They lost Ibaka. Yeah.
Ibaka. And then I have the Wizards at 8 because they got Westbrook now.
Mm-hmm.
Still have the shooter in Bertans. They re-signed him to a big contract. They still have Beal.
And who do you have winning the championship?
The Bucks.
Ooh,
the Bucks are
kind of questionable, but I'll roll with it. I think there's teams in both conferences who can beat the Bucks, but you never know. There's teams in both conferences who can beat
the Bucks.
Yeah, there's teams in both conferences who can beat the Lakers though. So who knows?
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Smash like, subscribe right now, and we'll see you in the next one.